Wow, this is gonna be a long intro. 2 minutes.
Well, you didn't tell me you were starting.
Baby, when the camera is on, we're on.
Listening.
What'd you say?
The camera's been on for like 20 minutes now.
Sorry. When that red light is on, when you see that red light, it's on.
Is my mic on?
My mic sounds
Hello?
nice. Check 5. That's a deep cut. No one will know.
I don't even know.
I know. Because no one will know. There's one person out there that will know. My mic sounds
Season
fine.
2, episode 21.
Hi, hello, this is Lorenzo. Welcome to Yeah Right.
That's Lorenzo, and I'm Paul. This is our weekly hangout where we talk chisme, let our hair down, and take our bras off.
This week we talk about Daddy Mitch Johnson and how the fuck are people forgetting their emails?
We also discussed this season's Drag Race All-Stars and crowded high school hallways.
And we talk about volcanoes being the Earth's farts. And what the fuck is up with no charging blocks in our packaging? Stick around. I said that weird, right? What? Hi, hello. Did I even say it right? Hi, hello, hello. Hi, hello, hola. I'm Lorenzo. Welcome to Ayara. I said it right? What did I say? Doesn't matter. Let's move on. At the top, though, right there. At the top of the show just now, I had a question. Started to come in hot with these questions, but I was having a private conversation with Paul asking what he thinks about what women want their genitals to be like. and he asked our friends, our women friends, he asked them in our group text. So to clarify, I was saying to Paul, you know, like ideally most men want to be endowed. I was curious if women had their like same desires for their vaginas. Like is there an ideal vagina that women prefer? And he decided to ask our friends.
Well, really, I was like, why are you asking me? Like, if I can speak for women and what they want.
I think I wasn't.
So I was like, do you want me to ask Irene? Are you scared to ask Irene? And he said yes. So I did.
I know, but I wasn't like, that wasn't to imply that I'm scared, so ask for me. It was just like, yeah, it's a very graphic question.
Oh, you're right. I did say Lorenzo wants to know.
I mean, I do want to know.
But you did want to know. There's still no lies.
So I guess since it's out there, women, I'm curious. Is there an ideal picturesque type of vajayjay that you prefer? I was just curious if women go through that, or is it more the breast? Is it more like a breast thing?
You're asking me again. I have no idea.
I'm not like asking you. I'm like I'm asking to brainstorm. Brainstorm with you. I'm asking for brainstorm.
Well, that's not something I want to brainstorm about.
I know. Well, okay. Message received.
Without any actual input from female.
Message received.
From females in question.
Message received, sir.
Because why do you want to know anyway?
I'm just curious. Curious. As a woman.
You're as a woman with double D's.
As a assigned male at birth. Sometimes there was just a thought. It was just a thought. It was meant to be a private thought with my bestie.
Okay, well, you just let all our 2 subscribers.
You just played the audio. I had to add context. I had to add context.
You could have cut it.
Well, we needed an intro.
We did it after. Ultimately, I did it before the intro.
Ultimately, I am my own worst enemy. My inner saboteur. If you want,
everybody to know.
Hey,
you're trying to blame me, but you secretly want everybody to know. But anyway,
one time you said I was a private person.
When?
A while back. Have you been watching Drag Race?
Um, yeah, I
caught up?
think so. I
you
believe
caught
I
up?
am. Yeah,
How do you feel about Crystal Method?
I actually really enjoy Crystal Method. I feel like from her actual season, I think I remember thinking she was annoying to me.
What the hell?
I think I remember that.
I'm offended. I'm offended because as a Crystal Method day one, I don't. I think maybe you. Are you sure? 'Cause she was kind of like quiet and reserved.
Well, now you're having me guess myself. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I got a little scared. like when
But
you
yeah,
fight.
I do like her this season. I think she's doing really well. She's in second bracket.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on. Do you I am excited to see Dawn and it's Akira,
Mm-hmm.
right? From the first bracket. I was happy to see them win. I'm sad. Who was the other one that was like really close?
Morgan McMichaels.
Morgan Michaels. She was doing really good, and honestly, she was also annoying to me. And the only time I ever saw her was in All Stars, I think. Mm-hmm. She's like, "Why you mad though? Why you mad though?" She was annoying to me.
Mad?
She was annoying to me, but she won me over this season, and I really like her.
Well, from all the like podcasts that I hear from the girls, they always like off camera. They always talk about how she's she's a great drag queen. She's just hasn't been good on Drag Race.
Yeah, well, she said that also, which I was like, okay, yeah, I can see that because she's like, I know how to put on drag shows, like at the club that she hosts at. Mm-hmm. She's all, but I'm just bad at Drag Race, which like, I can see that.
I thought it was a little shady of RuPaul to have to choose her as a winner of 2 episodes, and then when it came down to the tiebreaker, even though Kyria only won 1 episode, she still didn't choose her, which I would be like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with me? What can I do? Like, you still don't pick me.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's okay. It's just TV. Well, I guess it's okay for us. I don't know how she feels about it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see Kennedy. I don't like the bracket style. Like,
me either.
The bracket style is
I
not
want them all to compete together. I don't really...
I don't like I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not it. But I don't know. It feels like it's in the later years of
the challenge.
The challenge, America's Next Top Model. Like, just stick to the original formula. Or not even the original formula, but success. All Stars 2. Yeah, the All Stars 2 formula. Just stick to that. We don't need... we don't even need lip sync assassins. Honestly, I don't even want lipsticks. I just want RuPaul to pick who goes. Like, I
like the lip sync assassin thing.
You do?
I do, actually, because they almost always bring in Kennedy and Alyssa
and Aja. Yeah,
and Aja. Yeah, and you're now right. Georges would be
actually no. You're right. I'll amend my statement. I like the lip sync assassin. Okay, so All Stars 4 rules is what I prefer. Honestly, all winners.
We need another one.
I don't know. I don't like the idea of like splitting it and then you have to divide it into 3 and then the end also the final stage of the bracket system seems so anticlimactic to me. When we get to the end, I'm like,
that's it.
Lip sync. I guess a lip sync Lollapalooza for the win sounds fun.
Yeah. And Silky.
The finales need to be more grand. I want it to feel grand, and I don't feel like they're like that these last few years. And I still stick to my idea. I think would be amazing. Like whenever there's a top 3, like kind of do it like Project Runway style. Like they go home and there's like a 3-part process. There's like you have to do a lip sync performance, you have to produce runway looks, and then a talent aspect, maybe like a talent show. And that can be like each, and that's a big grand finale. It makes it something to look forward to. It makes the stakes high because like you don't know who's going to do what. And I think that would be the best finale moment for any episode. But who am I?
Yeah, I like that.
Who am I though?
Yeah, who are you?
Who am I though? Spurs. Are we worried?
I'm stressed, yeah.
I still think it's crazy that I'm bringing up sports because I don't know shit. But I know the San Antonians love us when we talk about the Spurs. So
Yeah, right now.
Clout chasing.
Couldn't be us.
But I do have something to say about the Spurs.
Tell us.
And I apologize if I'm being weird, but I think Mitch Johnson is hot. And I didn't know that Mitch Johnson existed until 3 weeks ago. And he's fine. And I just literally the day, because I was like, this man is so hot. And so I went to his Instagram and I was just looking at his nice, sweet pictures.
Did you see his kid? His child?
No, I only saw Mitch. I only had Mitch in my mind. And Mitch, what a cute name, Mitch.
Mitch.
I
Reminds
love
me
that.
of Mitch McConnell.
Oh.
No.
No. Not that zombie. Not that zombie. No.
Not that zombie.
No. Actually, Papo, why'd you ruin it for me? Now I can't say
You need to be
his name.
humble. It's getting weird.
He was. You don't think he's fine?
Fine.
I think he's fine. And he's 39. We're close in age. The older I
that's
get.
not the closest you've found attractive.
Stan is the same age as me. So.
Outside of your relationships.
Check yourself. Huh?
Outside of your relationships.
Yeah, I think the older I get, now that I'm meeting the age of the people that I used to date, like, I'm like, finally, because now I don't have to be like, I'm a weirdo for being attracted to older men. And I'm starting to, like, grow with the men that I used to go after.
Okay.
So I didn't really go after them. That's just what came for me, really.
I see.
They are the problem, not me. I'm the victim. I'm just kidding. I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. Anyway, Miss Johnson, he's really, 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 really,
and he's a good coach.
really
He's a good coach. Last game, he had to get mad at one of the players.
I think I saw that. Is it the one where he grabbed him a little bit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was hot. That was hot. You think I'm gonna dress up as a Spurs player, go undercover so he thinks I'm part of the team. He'll never know.
Right.
He'll get me mixed up. He'll think I'm Wemby. I'll be like, hey, it's just me, Wemby. I'm like, what? Put me in, coach. So I'm gonna make myself laugh. I would be like, bonjour, put me in,
and then
for the basketball. And then when we have a private moment, hopefully he sees all that I have to offer and leaves his family and kids and joins me and Stan in a throuple.
I see.
Yeah, and we live happily ever in a throuple. And then that's it. And then I kick him to the curb because thruples don't work. Just kidding. Would you ever be in a throuple?
No.
If you were really in love with two people?
No.
Do you think do you think it's possible that you could ever be in love, like you yourself? Like, are you open to the idea that there's a possibility that you could fall in love with two people in the same way and want to be with them for the rest of their life? Or that's like literally never, ever, 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 ever going to be a thing for you because for whatever reason?
Well, I can't say ever, but I can't see that for myself.
Yeah. I want you to be in love. I want you to be in love. I feel like I've never got to experience you in love, and I feel like that'll warm your chilly little heart. And you'll be nicer to me.
I don't think I have a chilly heart.
You're right. When I say chilly heart, what I mean is like
chili cheese.
I want you to be...
I have a chili cheese.
I want you to be sweet with me in the ways that I want you to be sweet.
Yeah, well, that's never going to happen.
I know, like...
Because the fantasy you just had for Mitch and a throuple, don't even threaten me.
Stop! No. I don't mean like that. But like, I want to be able to like give you a hug when I haven't seen you. Sometimes I want to hug you, Papo. I love you so much, and I just want to hug you. And I just want to be able to like hi and give you a hug and an embrace and feel.
So that's why. So you wanting me to be in love is for yourself.
Yes,
it's selfish.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I think even if I were in a relationship, that would not happen.
I know. So
get over it, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I just want to hug you. I just want to hug you. You used to tell me you missed me.
Well, yeah. Now I see you so often. Why would I miss you?
I don't know. I want you to be affectionate toward me. Okay. Whatever. We're done. We're done with that. We can be done. We can move on.
Yeah.
I just love you. I'm just your fan. You realize I'm your number one fan, right?
No.
No. I think I'm a fan of every one of my friends, and that's I think what I'm a stan, if you will. Like, I'm a fan of Irene, I'm a fan of you, I'm a fan of Sarah. Like, all of my friends, I'm a fan of what they are, what they do, who they are, and I think that's why I have so much love for y'all.
That's one way to put it.
That's the only way to put it.
But yeah, the Spurs, if they have to win the next 2 games in order to move on, or to win the Western Conference Championships and then move on to the finals against the Knicks, which they haven't played the Knicks in the finals, like the finals, since 1999, when the Spurs won their first championship ever. So it could be a good game. They just have to win these next 2 games, which
I don't know much about basketball, but from what I understand, from what the internet says, they said that OKC, they're not cheating, but their strategy in how they're winning against the Spurs is like kind of like frowned upon, like in how they're like trying to foul to like prevent them from scoring. I don't understand sports.
No, that's right.
And so I kind of think about it the way I understand it. It's like when you play Mortal Kombat and all you're doing is like getting your opponent stuck in the corner, and then you're just like punching, and you don't even give him an opportunity, which is technically fair, but not like, it's not the honorable way.
You're not actually winning. You're just like,
it's not honorable. It's not honorable. So
there's a video I saw of a sports, I guess it's a sportscaster, saying how he feels that them doing that just to win, they're disrespecting the game, which if I were into sports like that, I feel like I would feel the same.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather the Spurs lose with honor than win without honor. So, OKC. That's why nobody likes Oklahoma. Nobody's first pick is to go to Oklahoma. Let's just be honest.
Right.
I don't know any. Sorry. I know I shouldn't talk shit about other states, but
I've driven through Oklahoma and there's nothing there. It's literally nothing.
I mean, to be playing devil's advocate, to myself, there's not really that much. Texas is actually pretty beautiful, like the landscape.
Right.
So actually, never mind.
Sorry, Oklahoma.
Sorry about it.
Sorry to that man.
But did you register on the website for the Spurs games in Paris for next year?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a process. What did they do? Huh?
Did Stan?
I don't know. I asked him to do it, and then we got distracted and started talking about the cost of the ticket. So I don't know if he ever actually did it. What are they gonna do though? Like, they'll email us updates to let us know?
I assume so. I assume it's like any other.
So I gotta be on the lookout.
Request.
I'm just worried. Anytime anytime there's an event where you have to sign up for like a notification, I'm like, it's gonna go to my spam. I'm gonna miss it. It's gonna go to my spam. I hope not.
Well, did you get the confirmation?
I think so.
Did it go to your spam?
No, but like when you delete emails after a while, like it'll think
you don't want it.
You don't want it, and it goes to spam. So I don't know, because I didn't really like read it. I just
delete your emails.
Yeah, girl. Notifications stress me. I have to
delete them?
I clear my inbox and I delete anything that's spam. I delete my junk. I delete the junk. Like, I go to the junk inbox and I hit delete.
I see.
You don't do that?
No.
Honestly,
my emails are.
I can't stand to see the number that says like 500 junk emails. And I'm like, no, I need to clear that shit out.
500 junk emails?
Yeah.
So you go into emails and look at the number there?
Well, because like sometimes it'll be blank. And then I'm like, for whatever reason, one day it just pops up and I'm like, I've been getting junk mail. I didn't even know. Let me clear it out. Oh my gosh, there's somebody at our work that was like, I need to change my email. And I was like, oh, did you lose access to your email?
Oh.
And they were like, no, it's just full. I'm like, it probably would be an easier process for you to just delete emails to make space. And they're like, I don't have the time for that. I'm like, which,
that like deleting emails, that's so easy.
right?
There's more clicks to create a new one.
Exactly. And which brings me to my next point. How the fuck do people forget their emails?
I don't write that part.
The people
Unless
who
I make a junk email, which I've done, but
even
that's
then,
saved also.
how do you like? The problem is, you know what the problem is. I think they're not creating the email thing. They're like using the suggested email, and they forget it. That's dumb.
That's stupid.
But what? But like, people who forget their emails, I always just think I equate it to like they're mentally unstable. Is that crazy?
No, that's not.
I'm like,
because they're the same people who crunch their homework in their backpacks.
That sounds really stressful. Ugh, I just got like a flashback of children, of being in school and seeing some child in my class being like, here's my homework. That's crazy.
I'm like, it's like under your binder. Like, what the heck? Put it in the binder. Hello?
I used to be so anal about that stuff that like I wouldn't even fold my papers. I needed to put them in a folder. I would get so stressed when like, you know, like when you put your papers in a folder and like the corner gets caught in the fold and then you open it and it's like folded over. I'd be like sad because I'd see it all like not perfect.
Yeah. I had a clean backpack also. I knew where everything was. All my assignments were so good. And that's why I remember my emails.
Did you have a locker?
Like in high school? Middle school?
Or middle school?
We had lockers in the hallways, but we never were assigned to them. We did have 1 year we had lockers assigned in high school, but they were close to our homeroom, and I never had classes in the hallway in my homeroom because I had advanced classes, and my homeroom was like with the regulars. So I would carry all my books.
Not the regulars.
I would carry all my books with me the entire day because I never had a chance to go to my locker.
That same. I had the same experience.
But then they stopped assigning us lockers. They had, for our books, we had a home set and then a classroom set. So we never actually had to carry books with us.
Oh, that's luxurious. In middle school, one time I got in school suspension. No, not in school suspension. What was it called? Detention? But it was after school. What did they call that? After school detention. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Like in our school, in my middle school, when we'd have too many tardies, you would have to stay in like a detention after school for like an hour and do like, it was like study hall.
Makeup hours.
It wasn't hours though. It was just because I was only tardy. I wasn't like tardy meaning like the bell rang and I walked in like 10 seconds after the bell rang. But here's the thing. I used to have to carry all my books, right? Because like, or run to my locker because I had so many books because of my class. And I had band and the Sorrells campus, the band hall was way at the bottom. And then I'd have to like walk up back to my locker, get my textbook, and then walk back to my math class. And my math class is the one I was always tardy to because of that trip. And when I say tardy, I mean like the bell rang, I stepped in and she'd be like, tardy, bitch, Miss Fields. Her mouth smelled like caca. Just throwing that out there, Miss Fields. Your mouth smelled like caca. She would come around asking people for help. I think she smoked and drank coffee, black coffee. So her breath was rank, girl. She was so mean to me. And she would just like always be counting me tardy, and I would always have to do after school detention. And one time...
What's her name?
Miss Fields.
Okay.
I think it was her name. If not, I'm sorry, whoever Miss Fields is. I had her for pre-algebra. And one day there was a fight in the hallway, and because it was like every like 4 tardies you got detention and then like it'd start over or something like that. And one day I had like 3 tardies and I was rushing through the hallways, had my book bag, had my books, had all my shit, and I was like rushing through. A fight breaks out in the little Sorrells Middle School hallway. The crowd is literally blocking the whole hallway, and little gay nerdy me, I was like, move, I'm gonna be late. And I was late and she counted me tardy, not considering that there was a fight right in front of her classroom that I literally was just like 20 feet away from. I just couldn't reach there because there was a fucking fight in the hallway and I had to do detention because those two fucking little boys that got in a fight. But one thing I remember about that fight is like one of the boys tackled the other boy and then he hit his back on the doorknob of the door and I was like, ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Ow, owie.
School fights are crazy, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch school fights? Like, were you like excited for them?
No, honestly, I didn't care for them.
Me either.
But also I didn't see many of them because I was in advanced classes, like I said, so we never fought.
Well, I was also in advanced classes, but like that happened in the hallways. Like, you know, that's
everybody.
That's,
technically, most of my classes were like in
communal.
a separate building.
Oh, I don't think that was the case for us.
But one time, and Irene and I always laugh about this. There was we were in between classes, and we actually had to go to the big halls, and it was packed like sardines. Like we're taking like inch steps, like all together. But there's a substitute teacher who was coming out of the teacher's restroom, which was like right off the hallway, and it had an individual door, and she was trying to come out, and then like somebody like shut the door. Somebody shut the door on her, and it was so funny because we were like, "What the heck?" And then she like pushes the door open. She's like, "Hello," and it was the funniest thing to witness. Just like, why would somebody just like close the door when she's
It's like, funny to see people get annoyed for little things.
I mean, that's rude for
it
whoever
is.
did
It
that,
is rude. She's well within reason, but as a bystander, it is funny. Just especially as a child, like you're like this serious
like,
adult getting mad. But let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
We'll be right back. Did you hear that? That is my 3D printed fidget toy that I got from Bibs 3D Shop. Bibs is a creative 3D print shop whose goal is to bring imagination to life. They produce high-quality, custom-made 3D prints such as fidget toys, functional decorations, even helmets of your favorite comic book characters, and other collectibles. These are fun, eye-catching creations, and they spark conversations. They even make great gifts, and it's all affordable and reasonably priced. And you can find Bibs 3D Shop on Facebook to get more information on what market they will pop up at next. That's spelled BIBZ. Again, you can find them on Facebook under Bibs 3D Shop. Reality TV, romance novels, horror movies, pop stars. What do these things have in common? I don't know, but are they feminist? If you find yourself asking this question, you should check out the latest podcast, But Is It Feminist?, hosted by Dr. Amanda Hernandez. You can find But Is It Feminist on Apple Podcast. Episodes are released bi-weekly every Friday. Each episode features a special guest with a professional experience in the topic at hand. So come find out if girl bossing, Katy Perry in space, or scary movie Final Girls are feminist or not. My mouth is watering. Don't you just love Mexican candy? Well, if you love it as much as I do, be sure to check out Agridulce. Agridulce is a local-based San Antonio candy company that mixes your favorite gummy candies with their own chamoy mixture for a sweet and savory mouth-watering explosion of flavor. You can find them on Instagram at agridulce_SA. Be sure to check out their page for current menu and place your order with them directly. Also, be sure to follow and stay updated with which market they will make an appearance at next. Again, that's agridulce_SA, AGRIDULCE_SA. And now back to the show.
Season 2, episode 21, part 2, part A, part B.
How was your schedules in school? A-B schedule?
A-B.
It's like 4 classes one day, another 4 classes the next day.
I think so, yeah.
I think that's how mine was too. At one point it transitioned. I remember I think it was my 8th grade year, I had all my classes in one day. That's crazy, right?
That is crazy. That's like less than 45 minutes?
Yeah, they were like 45-minute classes. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And then I think after that, in high school,
I feel like
AB.
that was... Yeah. Well, actually, I think AB... Yeah, I guess so. I remember first transitioning to AB in middle school. And I think they tried the all day. And then it didn't work out.
I honestly kind of... as an adult, I think I would like the 45-minute classes. Being honestly,
They're short and sweet.
an hour and 30-minute class was, or how
Diabolical.
was that? How long they were? If they weren't,
I feel like, yeah.
would you say is what?
Diabolical.
Oh yeah, and I thought you just said unethical. I was like, it is unethical. I'm tortured.
Unethical.
It's crazy. Sitting in math, sitting in algebra for 90 minutes. There can't possibly be enough. There can't.
Actually, I used to like math, so I think I liked it. But like in classes like social studies, like take me out of here.
Yeah, there can't possibly be enough curriculum that needs to be that needs 90 minutes worth of fucking class. That was wild. That's why college courses, I enjoyed them whenever they were short. Quick and easy. We got our lesson. We got what chapter we need. Let's get out of here.
I kind of in college I liked longer classes because it gave me time to actually work on like homework and stuff, like the actual assignment. Because outside of school, I was always busy. At one point, I had 2 jobs, and I was going to school full time.
They say the kids don't get homework now, which makes me mad.
Makes sense.
Like I feel like they deserve. Like I think homework should be
like it's in
a rite of passage for every. Yeah.
Oh.
Like Matthew. Oop, I didn't mean to name him. well, even my nephew, Matthew Christian, and I don't remember Amanda in her later years of high school. They never have homework. I mean, every now and then they'll be like, "Oh, I have to write an essay or something," but other than that, they never get homework. And I'll be like, "Why don't I get homework?" And they're like, "We don't get homework." And I'm like, I know, like, I want the next generation to have it easier for me, but that's one thing I don't want. I want them to. They should. I think that's. Call me conservative, but I think they should have to do homework.
Well, it's easy to say they should have homework because I don't know, but also, who's to say they don't get all the education they need during class?
Maybe they do. I mean, I did back then. I still had to do homework, which was my biggest crux. It was my biggest hurdle because in class, smart, great, can understand. I understand the lesson, and then you want me to go home and you want me to do more tasks, and I would just be lazy because I just spent my whole day at school. I'm fucking tired. I don't want to go home and do extra work, not on the clock, if you will. Mm-hmm. And like, that was my biggest hurdle because I would not get good grades only because I would struggle in doing my homework.
I see.
So I know that it's probably better for them now, probably. I don't know if it is, but I just want them to have that same struggle. That's a struggle I want them to share.
I see.
That's mean of me, I guess.
So you're a straight up hater. Basically.
I'm a hater. I'm a hater. Anyway, remember the other day when I asked you about what type of cataclysmic event you would be most scared of, and we both agreed that we'd be scared of tsunamis?
Yeah, drowning.
I have an amended answer.
Okay.
My new answer is volcanoes.
Oh.
Because, do you know about pyroclastic flow?
No.
Girl, I just learned about her. And let me tell you, girl, she's hot. She's hot. She's hot. She's heated. She's heated. This is what I didn't understand. So, like, have you ever seen, like, a video of a volcano?
Yeah. Okay.
And, you know, like, when you see, like, the big plume of ash?
Mm-hmm.
So, that never scared me. I'd always think, like, okay, I'll just run away from the ash.
Sure.
What I didn't know is it's not just ash. It's also gases. Hot gases that will burn you alive. And it's coming so fast, so, like, you don't have a way to escape it. Because this is what always confused me. Have you ever seen, like, Mount St. Helen? You know about her, Miss Helen. And have you ever seen? There's like a picture or like a video of the eruption, and then like in the caption it'll be like the photographer. Sorry, I don't remember his name. Like, this was their last. This is the image they took before they died. And I always be like, why did they die? They're so far, and like I don't understand why they died. Like I couldn't understand like what happened. I always thought like maybe he just got stuck in the ash and then couldn't find his way out, and then like maybe suffocated or something.
I see.
But it's because of the pyroclastic flow, like it rushes.
Pyroclastic flow is the name of the gas.
It's like the event.
I see.
It's like the process of all that gas is coming out and the ash, and when it hits you, it just like literally like burns you like at a fast pace. It's just hot
So it
gases.
erupts, the lava comes out, and at the same time, there's gases coming
All
out.
those gases are coming out at the same time.
Mm.
The flow of the gases, the hot gas. It's like a hot ass earth fart.
Okay,
What?
relax.
That's what it is.
Okay.
That's how you can think. You ever
Next.
have you had one
Next
of those?
subject.
Have you had one of those or no? A warm one, and you're like, oof. That's what it is. That you're getting burnt by the earth's fart,
Okay.
and that's horrifying. So now, with that in mind, would you still be scared of the tsunami or the pyroclastic flow?
Tsunami.
Okay, I think I rather drown than burn. Because I think drowning is maybe, while it's probably very torturous mentally, I think
Mentally,
what?
not physically at all.
Well, like, what I mean is, like, I don't think there's, like, a pain necessarily from drowning. It's more of, like, the lack of oxygen and the fear, you know?
I see.
And the anxiety of it. At least, I don't know. I never drowned, I'm assuming. Versus being burned alive and feeling your skin literally burn, you know?
How long does that last?
I would hope not long, but even if it lasts 10 seconds, it's too long for me.
Too much?
Imagine. Maybe you just pass out, but I don't know. But because I think about the people in Pompeii, and like that's what happened to them. They couldn't escape. They just had to die.
Yeah.
Is Pompeii sad to you? The idea of it. All
R.I.P.
Would you go visit the Pompeii and look at the plaster cast?
Yeah, I think so. What else is in Pompeii?
Well, the Pompeii. I think Pompeii itself, right? The volcano's named Pompeii. Pompeii.
I don't know. Pompeii. Pompeii.
Pompeii Picho.
But yeah, I was still choosing tsunami because I feel like you drown if you burn with the gases in less than 10 seconds. Drowning that lasts longer than that.
You're right, but I just think I'd rather suffer through the drowning versus feeling the burn. The idea of being burnt is so scary to me. But maybe that's trauma from like being taught.
I feel like
about
also
hell.
like the idea of being burnt and living sounds worse to me than being burnt and dying.
But you won't live. Yeah, I don't think you can survive a pyroclastic flow. I think once you're in it, you're dead.
Right. Well, the idea of being burned. So like the idea of being burned and dying doesn't scare me as much as drowning does. The idea of being burned and living scares me more than.
Oh, so you're like, I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm gonna die.
Right.
I see. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe my trauma of being taught about hell and fire and brimstone, maybe that's part of it. Did you ever believe that ever? Hell? Was there ever a period in your life?
Hell?
Yeah, was there ever a moment in your life where you're like, hell, I buy it?
Maybe when I was a kid, but not anytime when I could actually think on my own.
Yeah, I can't remember when I stopped believing in hell. Probably when I was a teenager. At some point, I was just like, yeah, I just don't think it's there.
Yeah, because I'm also like, where?
Well, I was like, I guess it's at the core of the earth down there, but I would just have to assume it's in another universe,
Another realm.
another realm.
I guess, but how do we get there?
Well, you gotta kick the bucket, girlie.
I guess so. But also, like, growing up, my family was never religious, so I don't even know the story of the Bible. I don't even know. I'm very
I don't know it either.
biblical ignorant.
I'm biblically ignorant as well. Because I'm like, what do you mean I have to read this book but then interpret it for myself? I don't get it. I mean, I guess that's any book, really, but it's like extra work, the Bible, to understand it. And also, I'm just like, you can't tell me that these stories are real. You can't tell me that these fantasy stories are real. Like, it's literal fantasy writing, like magical creatures, superpowers, villains, good guys, like
Right.
and then they're like, but it's legit. And it's like, I might as well believe in the Lord of the Rings books.
Right. They're like, they want you to believe all that, but then they're like, trans people don't exist.
Yes. That's always my biggest gripe is like, you can't tell me that you can't Christians or anybody religious, whenever they're like trans people are not real, I'm like, you believe that a sky daddy impregnated a teenage girl by way of magic. She had the baby who had healing powers, who grew up and sacrificed himself because Sky Daddy said he would need to, and then he rose from the dead like a zombie with holes in his hands, and then flew up into the sky, never to be seen again. But
he's coming back.
I want top surgery. No, thank you. Yeah, the fuck right.
That ain't right.
Yeah, right. But honestly, the story of Jesus as a story, it kind of eats. Just as a story. But I also saw something on the internet I just learned about. I don't know how to pronounce this, so excuse me if I mispronounce it. It's called solipsism theory.
What is it?
It's spelled, and I hope I'm spelling this right, Solipsism. It's okay. It's this theory because I came across this post where people were like, "Post your craziest conspiracy theories," or and stuff like that. And someone said that solace, like when in thinking about the context of like reality and perception of reality, and solipsism theory says that like your perception of reality is the reality, and only what's happening within your perception exactly at that moment. Once everything is out of view, it's like doesn't exist. So like for example, if my perception of reality is the only reality, once you're out of my field of view, like you're turned off, you're not on, you're just and then it's just whenever my mind decides to create it to bring you back into it, which I don't believe in that. But when I was a kid, I remember I have so much fucking anxiety all my life, but I remember like when I would wake up in bed at night, literally as a child, and I would think like, why do I only see everything through my eyes? Like why is that the case? Like I can't see any, like it's just weird to me that I only see everything through my eyes. And I don't know I know weird's not the right word, but like it just like I would sit there and be like, how come it has to be my life? Like why is it this life? And I only see like, I will never see myself. I see the bridge of my nose a little bit, and like I only see everything through this view, and it would just like start tripping me out. And I would be like literally like 13 years old and thinking about this shit, lying awake at night. And I'd be like, maybe it's just like a story. Is it just a story? Am I just in a story? Like, am I like? And I would think these things, which is kind of giving narcissism, right? To like have those thoughts, but you've never thought those kinds of things?
Nothing like that, but honestly, not anytime recently, but also when I was a kid, I used to think like you know how the movie The Truman Show, how like he is like,
I've never seen it. I just know.
Neither have I, but I know the plot or the idea of it.
Yeah,
I'm like, what if like everyone's just watching me sit in my living room, like doing things or like whatever, like live my life, and they're just like watching me. Like that's crazy. I've thought of that, but obviously that's not real, or is it?
There's the thing, the older I get, the more I'm like, all of this is just, we're in a computer somewhere. We gotta be just fucking little.
This can be real life.
I don't think, I just, like the idea of, like the older I get and the more that like we discover things about space or like things far away and black holes and physics and all that stuff, I'm like, none of it actually makes any sense. Like even the things that are like scientific and we have like scientific explanations for a lot of things, like it just doesn't, at some point, like it gets to a point where like it just doesn't make sense. Because first you think about how big the universe is, right? And how far it expands, and there's all this stuff where we're these little tiny pieces in a really big universe, and there's so many things that are much more massive than us. Then when you go the opposite of it and you zoom in on the things like on our skin cells and atoms and protons and all that, and then there's this like quantum universe that we also can't understand. So in either direction, it's like it's infinite, and it's all crazy to me, and it's just like we're just fucking, I don't know, I think we're just a fucking thought in a fucking
thought. We're all just thoughts.
We're all just thoughts. We're all just fucking thoughts. But anyway.
Yeah, I think it is crazy.
It's all crazy. And then to think, and with all that in mind, there's still assholes who choose to be racist.
Right.
or prejudice.
With all that in mind,
or
Trump is the
bigots.
president.
Right.
Wait, Trump is the president and he's holding a UFC fight at the White House. Like nothing is real.
We're in
Nothing is
somebody's
real.
Sims game and
We
they're
lost.
fucking around.
The United States has no decorum at this point.
Literally. We're in a Sims
It's
game.
a joke.
Someone is fucking around and I need you to stop fucking around.
Right.
Whoever you are.
Can you move me to the other side of the globe, please? Is that how Sims works? I've never played Sims, so I have no idea.
It's not I don't think it's a globe. I haven't played since Sims 1. That's how old I am. I used to play on my computer. And I had a cheat code and it would give me infinite money. And then I would just build the house that I wanted. I didn't have to work hard for the money. But I don't think cheat codes exist anymore in games. I think they've aged them out.
Oh, they make you buy them.
Well, I just don't think
The things you would get with cheat codes, they make you buy them now.
I don't even know. Like, I don't think cheat codes are like I remember like there used to be a book of cheat codes where you could like do something on the controller and then it gets what you want. But like now, I don't even think that's a thing. I think like game creators now know how to block that. And I think I
thought the cheat codes were intentional.
How can I don't know. I always thought cheat codes were like a smart person figured out how to like hack the game by doing something and then it like made a bug that let you get what you want.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Is that
I get what you're saying, but I can't imagine that's true.
So you're saying you think cheat codes...
The game masters were created the cheat codes
for secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on the download, they were like, here you go. If you
or
know,
not
you know.
even. Like, they're like, these are the cheat codes, pass them out. But if those who don't have the cheat codes have to work together.
Gamers, if you're out there, in the comments, can you tell us tell us the story and history behind cheat codes?
Mm-hmm.
Who chose cheat codes? Who created the cheat codes? How they come about? Are they illegal? Are they uncouth? Are they uncouth?
Yeah. And are they still around?
Yeah, and are they still around? Are cheat codes a thing in 2026? Or have they bred it out?
Yeah, or like I said, are the cheat codes things you would earn with cheat codes? Can you get them by buying into the game?
In the past, I remember you could buy a book. There's a thing called Game Shark, and you would put it in your game, and it would put the cheat code. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
How would you put it in the game?
Let me try to remember. Okay, well, I only remember one for I think it's a Game Boy. And you attach it where the game cartridge would go, and then you put the game cartridge in the thing.
I see.
It was like an adapter.
I see.
If I remember.
I think
correctly.
the only cheat codes I ever used were like for PlayStation, where you had to do like right, left, X.
Baby, those are just
circle,
fatalities. Those are just fatalities, mama.
No, not on Mortal Kombat.
Oh, did you see Mortal Kombat 2?
Yeah.
Oh, we watched it. Oh, we went together. Sorry.
What the heck?
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you like Mortal Kombat?
Entertained. Yeah.
Hey, we should play more Mortal Kombat together, just for funsies.
I get bored.
Okay.
It's like Smash Bros.
I'm not a really big Smash Bros. Fan.
It's the same to me.
When I move across the pond, will you be a gamer with me so we could play online?
No. I still don't have time. Also, I just have a little Switch.
We could play Mario Party over the internet.
If you're willing to stay up at 5 a.m. Just kidding. I have no idea what the time difference is.
It's a 7-hour difference, but it wouldn't be 5 a.m. I guess
there's no way you'd be up at 11.
All right. Well, are you ready for our final segment?
Yeah, I don't think I have one, but we can do it.
I have one, and I
sorry, that hurt.
I think you're gonna be on board with mine.
Okay.
It's time for yeah, right. My yeah, right this week is electronic devices that you buy that don't come with charging blocks, but just the charging cable.
Apple,
Beats, etc. Because what do you mean I just spent all this hundreds of dollars on your product, but you don't give me all the materials so that way I could charge said product? Yeah, right. Get out of here with that shit. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid because
that's ignorant.
It's so I hate It's so annoying that I have to shuffle around all of my devices because I have to share a charging block to charge my Beats headphones. That's dumb.
That is dumb. And then they switch up the charger on you, so you have to buy new blocks because your old blocks don't work anymore. But I think from what I remember, they're like, we're leaving out the charging block so we don't have to use as much packaging. I think that's what they claimed. But I was like, I don't care, give me the big box, because now I'm not just using one box, I'm buying 2 boxes just to charge my phone.
Right. No, you're thinking you're conserving, I guess, waste. Like,
Yeah.
But now you have to create more waste because we have to buy a separate package. So it defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
What you could do is just create a universal charger, so that way that charger at least is compatible with devices for at least 10 years, maybe. I know it's, but they want that money, girl.
They want that money, yeah. It's still annoying.
They're always trying to get us.
You're right.
They're always trying to fucking get us, is the thing. Big corp.
Big corp.
Big tech. Always trying to fucking get us.
Yeah.
Big tits. Big corp, big tech is always trying to get us big tits. Us big titty girls. Anyway, that's it for today, y'all. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner. Fuck ICE. Fuck Greg Abbott. Fuck Ted Cruz.
Fuck Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz is so fuck.
All of them,
all of them are fucking annoying, but Ted Cruz really just fucking grinds my fucking gears, girl. He fucking sets me off. I'm like, please never open your mouth. Just please never open your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. See y'all later. Bye.
Go Spurs, go.
Go Spurs, go.